What do you guys think is wrong in this picture? Apparently, it's the railgun that I'm holding. It is a rather recent addition to GTA Online, and for some reason the community is incredibly whiny about it and constantly cries how this somehow breaks PvP. So let's go over that. One of the common complaints is that it somehow invalidates helicopters. I have here Joey, who is a good friend of mine and a very competent pilot in this game. Let's see what his chances are against me using the homing launcher. Go at me. So, yeah, he didn't do that well. So, what else is there? Well, we can do a little fight on the ground. Joey, please end me. What would be the weapon of choice at this distance? Yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't think many of you can win that fight. Let's now move a little further away. Now, the minigun is not very effective. I might be not even reaching. You would probably snipe him like this, and when I go further away, if that ever happens. So if we are, for example, this close, we can do this. That's still basically instant death. And he's constantly spawning right next to me for some reason. Let's see if I can force his spawn to be further away. That's still not far enough away. Never mind. We can try the railgun. So let's see if I can win a fight against him. Joey, use your sniper rifle. Yeah, this is very difficult. So, when does the railgun actually work? A good example would be... That doesn't matter, thankfully. A good example would be if someone is, for example, on top of this roof. Like this. So he can homing launch me right now. And I'm very close for the heavy sniper to make much of a sense. So this would, for example, be a decent spot to use the railgun. But what does that even matter? Like, at that point, you still can use minigun, you can use sniper rifle. It's not like all those guns turn off. And when you don't have line of sight, you use the grenade launcher regardless. So this doesn't really change much in ground PvP. Sure, there is some sort of distance from, like, 20 meters to 40 meters when he's on an elevated position where the railgun is technically the best choice. One thing it does do is if I don't have BST and Joey puts on BST. Joey, put on BST, not alcohol. Don't drink, use juice. You have BST, right? Now, right? Okay. This is very ineffective. But this doesn't even care. So, is this probably the opposite, actually? It makes it easier to kill people who have things like my macros that give you VST instantly. And you still can use the heavy sniper. And if we do another test, what's another problem in this game that people often cry about. Of course, it's the Oppressor Mark II. Let's see if I can call in it here. Ah, it's actually pretty close. So, one of the problems with the Oppressor Mark II is when you are fighting this thing, you can try and snipe it. The problem is the body of the Mark II is quite protective for the driver, because it's basically in between you and the guy who is shooting at you. You can try minigun, but that's the same problem. What's the other option? You can homing launcher it, like I did against the heli, but Joey can demonstrate what happens if you try to homing launcher, just dump fire rockets at me. Let's see how close you get. Let's fire a couple at me. Yeah, this isn't ever coming close to hitting me. I'm way faster than a helicopter. So let's do the other thing. Let's use the gun that's literally amazing for killing these things. And it's the railgun. Yeah, turns out the railgun solves the issue of the Oppressor Mark II. So let's try and do a test. Joey, try and kill me. We'll just do a fight again. Yeah, that's pretty brutal, right? Sure, if you are slower at doing the reload cancelling, it will take you longer, but what would that be, like 2 times, 3 times longer? That's still a guaranteed win. So what have we figured out so far? Firstly, the railgun doesn't counter anything that couldn't be countered before, and if we now get Joey to teleport to his hangar and grab a B-11, which is also something people often cry about, that it stops jets. How does a railgun stop a jet? Well, I will show you how it doesn't do that. If you have ever managed to get yourself to watch my previous videos, look at this lamppost. Right? I cannot aim at it. I'm not standing even directly below it. I cannot hit it. No matter how skillful, no matter what weapon, homing launcher, minigun, it doesn't matter. No weapon can reach beyond, I think this is like 70, 60 degrees, you can look upwards, which is usually called gun elevation. It's the angle from here to here. And Joey will just demonstrate you how, even with not that much skill, even though Joey is a great pilot, you can very easily make sure you never get hit by the railgun. So Joey, just fly up and kill me. In such a way that I won't be able to hit you back. As you can see, I can't do anything to him right now. He's completely outside of my possibility of doing damage to him. He dipped there. Yeah, and that was completely hopeless. I never got the chance to shoot him. Yeah, so all the people that will tell you this counters jets have a massive skill issue, and those people who this counters the Sparrow or any of the other helicopters, by the way the Sparrow is the smallest one, don't understand how to use the homing launcher, so they also have a skill issue. And the people who think that ruins ground PvP are probably just abusing macros to get BST and cry that other people can now kill them with a single shot. Yeah, so that's a huge deal of hypocrisy on the side of the community. I have demonstrated you all of this. Honestly, I have no idea what else I can do, and thankfully Rockstar isn't going to listen to these people. So yeah, So much for the railgun. Please like, share, subscribe, but if you don't, it doesn't matter. More people will have no idea how useful or not very useful this actually really is and how to counter it. Have a nice day.